All right, so let's continue on. So I'm gonna take this passenger dash right here off first. So to take this off, there's actually a little screw or bolt right underneath here, and it's actually to get to that, it's actually behind this panel. So I have to take this panel off before I can take this panel off. So let's look at that. Right there. So in here we have one basically this little rivet, plastic pin rivet thing right here. Just to take that off, there's a centerpiece that you basically you pull the centerpiece out. Since my nails are kind of long, I should pull it out. You can see that. You see how it's kind of pulled out. So from there, then you can pull this whole thing out, like so. See that? So do that. This piece should pop out. Little mud guard thing here. It's kind of in the way. Let's see if I can get some light in here. Why isn't the light turning on for this camera? Usually when it's dark, the light turns on. I guess not in this case. Come on, don't tell me I have to take out this side seal too. I'm gonna have to do that too. Okay, I guess to take this off, I have to take off. To take this piece off, I have to take this piece off. God dang it! So the good thing about this is that the clips goes along here, so you just pull it straight up. This is the door sill here. Oops! God dang it! There goes my camera again. Jeez, what the hell happened to the camera? Okay, there it goes. So I have this out. I have my camera or the phone. You know, I'm obviously filming with the phone. So I have the phone on the gimbal. And when I knock the gimbal off, it usually throws things out of place. So you see the clips here, right? So where the clip holes, the slots. So gonna take that off. Now I could remove this thing. So yeah, it was hung up right here and right here. So yeah, you have to take that off. Okay, so let's bring this back up to here. God dang it. Okay, now that's off. I could pull this out, put this back now. Actually, this thing you have to kind of push it out this way, then pull it back that way. I think there's a clip right here. There's like a little hook or something right here. I can feel it being hung up. So once I pull it out, then it comes off. There it goes. So off of this piece here. So now it's off, and this kind of clips off as well. This little thing. Okay, so you see how this is, right? So this right here, these little two tabs right here, is what holds what this trim clips onto. Right, so now that's off, and now we actually see where the screw is right here. So that's that screw that I had mentioned about the bolt. So this right here, this is all one piece right here. So I have to loosen this to take this off. So that looks like a, I think it's a 10mm. Let's see. Yep, that's a 10mm. 10mm hex. So doesn't take much pressure because it's just plastic. It's just a dash. Yeah, it's just a dash right there. So let's leave it in here. Stay out of the way. So actually, let's look at this little kick panel here. So the kick panel, this is where that plug I had that I took off, right? A little plastic rivet. Right, this little plastic rivet plug right there. So right here, these two pieces of the trim, and what else is on here? So this another clip right here. See that? That's it. Let's take those off. Stick those in the trunk as well. Get out of the way. Okay, so now this is off. Okay, now this thing moves. So earlier I tried to move this thing, it wouldn't budge, it wouldn't move at all. So now I could move it. So let's put this back on the center console here. Hopefully I could aim it somehow so you guys can see it. Like so. Alright, so now it's just all clips and you just slide it back, straight back basically. Oh. It's moving more than it should. Nope, I'm right. Oh, this thing's up here too. I didn't realize this thing's attached up there. Okay, so I just unclip all that. And just grab it kind of. There it goes. So right now, I'm not sure if you guys can see it on this side where the vent is. This panel here is actually kind of underneath here, so it looks like I have to actually take off this A pillar as well. All right, so let's do that. Let's take off the A pillar, passenger side A pillar, and that's basically, it's just, again, it's just a couple clips. I'm not sure where it is, but let's see. Let me try to feel for it. Should only be a couple clips. Oh, come on, let's see. Where you at? Where you at? The question is which direction? Is it this direction or back or diagonal? That's what I'm not sure about. Oh, there it goes. So it looks like it's out that direction. So towards the center of the vehicle. There's one up right here, up in the top corner. I can't get the angle of the camera. So anyways, there's one up on the top corner. I think there's one down here somewhere as well. One. Okay. So, all right. So there's one clip right here. That's one. Another clip here. This is the hard one right here because this is a metal clip. This is plastic, so no big deal. I think those are the only two clips. There's actually some little hooks over here as well. So you have to basically take out at a certain angle. So there's the tweeter here. Let's disconnect the tweeter. Let's see what's that little connection clip. There's usually a little clip on the tweeter somewhere. Should we just squeeze it in, but I don't see nothing to squeeze. Clip this right out of that. Get some pressure off of it. I should be able to squeeze this right here. Oh, come on. Come on, damn it. Okay, let me try to take the whole tweeter off then, I guess. So the tweeter itself, there's 1, 2, 3 clips there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's the clips all the way down here. It was buried. I couldn't reach it. So anyways. Look at the tweeter clip itself. There's one right here, and one right here. And these were the hooks I was talking about earlier. There's a hook here, one right here, and one right here. So you have to put it in at the right angle. So that's the A pillar. So now I could get the rest of this piece off here because the A pillar was hanging up this top piece. Okay, there we go. This bottom piece here. Let's look at all the clips. Bring this back down so you can see a little better. Clip. That's just that's sort of a hook. Sort of a hook here, a little insert right here. There's a clip, 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 clip. So several clips. That's basically just straight back. Some little cushioning here. I don't know what that's for. That's just for for when for crash protection when if your legs, where your knee is right here. This is where your knee is. It hits the dash, the under dash. It helps absorb some of that impact. I think that's what that's for. Modern cars nowadays are so much safer than older cars, by miles and miles safer. Well, let's put all that in the truck. Out of the way. Put all that in the trunk out of the way, and there's my little tweeter here. Let's go back to the center dash right here. So it looks like, from what I could tell with the center dash, I believe someone has taken off this before, and it wasn't me. The last time I did a shifter here, the center dash was fine. Looking this way, the last time when I took the shifter off, this right here was nice and solid. So that tells me the dealership, when they put it back, they didn't put it back properly. They either broke clips or didn't hook things on properly. Anyways, whatever the case, this piece of here is not back on properly. So that right there was not me. That was, I believe, the dealership did that. But I can't tell. It's already been unclipped, unhooked. But I can't tell what's hung it up. I think it's the cables from back here, but I can't see it because this top piece is not connected. Okay, let's see what else could I take off for right now. So I took those off. I think I could take off this here, but I can't. Oops, god dang it, did it again. Keep on knocking the camera over. Okay. Keep on knocking the camera over. Yeah, this one looks like it comes off, but I need to take this thing off first, because this part here is holding this part on. So, as far as I know, there's nothing holding this in except for clips. Oh, there it goes. There's the one clip. Okay, so instead of taking this top piece and this bottom piece, this top and bottom piece right here out separately, I just took them all in one part. It's kind of like the center console here. You could take them off separately, but it's better. Why I take it off separately is like, what's the point in that? You take off the whole thing as one piece, so it's easier to take it off as one piece, I think. So one piece here. Let me unhook the cables. I can show you where the clips were. So it looks like there's 3 cables back here. There's one for the little light up here, the seatbelt light. I believe that's a seatbelt light. When it says if there's a passenger or not. Let's see. Yeah, I hate when there's these clips that have no. You can't see the tabs. I don't see the tabs anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oops. So let's look at the cables real fast. So you got those 3 cables. This one right here was the dash light for where the seatbelt thing is right here. It says seatbelt airbag display up on here, right? You guys know that. So that's that one. And there's these 2. I guess one is for the USB, and the other one is for actually, well, anyways, so these 2, I'm not sure which one's which, but anyways, I think one's for like USB and the other one's for the SD card. All right, so let's look at the clip on that side. There was only one clip. Yeah, this was only this one clip right here. That's it. I didn't see any other clips. There were some hooks. For example, this hook right here, and same thing on the other side. So when it went in like so, the 2 hooks on the side, they're basically guides, right? They guide it in so that way everything's lined up properly. And I'm gonna see this one hook. Let's see if there's any spots where there were other hooks. No, I don't see any other spot. It's just that one hook. That's it. So you take off this thing as one piece here. Yeah, that's it. I don't see any other spots. And really, there's no reason to take this whole thing apart, because this thing comes on this bottom section here. This is the top section. You could separate that, and also the middle section here and here. I think you could actually separate this middle section. So there's 3 sections that you could take apart, but I don't see a point in it. There's no reason to do that. Unless something got damaged, then you could do that. So anyways, from this point, I could actually take this module off and replace this right now. But I'll do that in a bit. I'm gonna take the rest of this off first to show you guys. All right. Remember, when you replace the module, take your old SD card out right here and put it into your new USB thing. You can tell the old USB from the new one is the new one with the Apple CarPlay. There's a little image pictogram of a phone, of like an iPhone, and it points it to one of these USB plugs. I think it points it to the bottom one or the top. Anyways, whichever one it is, that's one that actually points it to which one is for your phone. So that way it works for the Apple CarPlay. Yeah. Let's look at the numbers here. So the way you can see the numbers. Oh, look at that, made in China. You see the part numbers. The model, whatever model it is. I'm not sure if that's a part number or serial number. I think this right here is the part number. N2436690. I think that's the part number. Model number, I'm not sure what these other ones are. DC 9 to 16 volts, max is 10 watts. I believe that's the output. Max output is 10 watts. So that's not much. That's why this thing is only half an amp, right? Half an amp here and half an amp here. Or maybe half an amp for both of them. Anyways, let's set that aside. Let's set that aside, and I'll get into this. So I'll do another part on that. My video's getting long here. So stay tuned for part 3.